Hello and welcome back to Nomi. Oh, well, that's another one for the counter then. Okay, one more try. Hello and welcome back to Monifactory. So, last episode we made this electric blast furnace, and now today we're gonna get some stuff for this thing to smelt. Of course, probably the most important thing is going to be aluminium dust. I'm also just gonna switch between aluminium and aluminum and whatever else. That's just how I do things. So, how exactly do we get aluminum? Well, my friends, the secret ingredient is crime. So, look at this beautiful house with its light gray terracotta. And let's take it. It's not like anyone else is gonna be using it anyways. And then we can throw this through the steam grinder. And that's gonna make us some clay dust. The clay dust can be used to electrolyze into sodium, silicon, lithium, and aluminum, as well as some water, which I'm probably just gonna throw out. Oh yeah, it's working. Oh, and it seems the fluid output buffers. Oh wait, that's all the fluids. Yeah, it's probably only 32 buckets then. Okay then, let's make a fluid trash can. There's really nowhere it's gonna go except here, so I guess it goes there. Connect the fluid pipe. They do have a ULV pump, so I can use that, and it should work. Yeah, it does. So yeah, this guy will hopefully keep working. And as you can see, all the outputs are going down here. So let's get this aluminum cooking right away, since I'm pretty sure it takes quite a while at first. Every recipe takes 20 seconds. Okay, it's not that bad, but still. So let's throw this in here. And I'm pretty sure we're also gonna have to set the circuit somewhere. Alright, this guy needs maintenance. Yeah, unfortunately, multi-box require maintenance here. You'll need to do maintenance for the block to begin working. It's done by having a wrench, a screwdriver, a soft mallet, a hammer, a wire cutter, and a crowbar in your inventory. Opening the matrix hash and clicking the center once. Okay then, so let's see. A soft mallet, a crowbar. So for some reason this guy duplicated, so I have one here and one here as well. And they have pretty much the same durability, so that's slightly weird. It also happened with my file. You know, I actually haven't looked at what the requirements for applied logistics are. Oh, it's right here. Oh, and it's cheap. Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, but anyways, let's get to doing this. So I'm pretty sure that maybe to make this hatch is down here at the middle. At least I hope so. No? Where is it then? What? I definitely made this hatch. Oh, it's right here. So I should be able to just click the slot. Oh, yeah, it works. Oh, and the quills actually start glowing. Okay, that's cool. So it looks like this guy is unfortunately not getting enough power. So yeah, I think unfortunately I have to stop him. but it's just a single aluminum ingot. So that should be a quest. And oh, I can make an aluminum tier upgrade to my barrel here. Okay, that's good. But yeah, unfortunately, it looks like we're gonna have to upgrade our power situation a little bit. Well, that took a little bit longer than I thought it would. I decided to make a little batch of circuits, so I believe I made 16, and I used 3 in the process, so I have 13 left. Regardless, we have a couple more steam turbines here. I believe that makes like 5 amps of LV power. It should be enough to keep this guy running constantly. So I just run all my aluminum inside here. Now the other important material that we're gonna need a lot of is going to be energetic alloy. And it's made from mixing 2 gold dust, 1 redstone, and 1 glowstone dust in a mixer. Now I don't have glowstone yet because I haven't gone to the nether yet, so I think that's gonna be my next objective for now. So in order to go to the nether, I'm gonna need a nether cake, which is going to need some hellish matter from hostile neural networks. Basically, this is deep learning from 1.12. So going down the list, that means that I'm going to need a simulation chamber as well as a model framework, some pulsating prediction matrix, and some pulsating dust. Now, I can make this renewably in the future, but at least for now I can use uraninite dust. So I went to a uraninite vein, and fortunately it's pretty much only uraninite there. So I did get a bunch. So I just let smelt up like 4 stacks. And we're gonna have to smelt the dust again. and that gets us some pulsating dust. So pulsating dust can be used in a variety of ways, but here the first thing is going to be pulsating mesh. So first I'm gonna need some carbon fiber mesh, which is just cold dust and string in a alloy smelter. So I believe I have string in here somewhere. Yeah, so let's see how much am I gonna need, like 4 for now. Okay, so that's gonna be 16 string. Okay, and then we can throw it in the alloy smelter. And oh wait. Oh wait, I messed up. I missed a step. And wait, let me get my butcher's knife. And let me get some free leather from here. Just really crap at damage. Oh, I didn't get anything for this. Ah, there you are. Anyways, my carbon fiber meshes are ready. So now I can make them into pulsating meshes. There we go, there's 4. So that's at least one part of the simulation chamber that is done. So actually I think the only thing I'm missing is some glass paint which I can make and a dark steel machine hull. I think I found a bit of dark steel in the thing there, the lost city. So actually 8 should just be perfect. Throw that through the bender to make it into plates. And we're also gonna need an LV machine hull. And that is a dark steel machine hull. And now with that, I believe we can make a simulation chamber. Now I did actually read that apparently these cables also work with RF machines. Let's see, is that correct? Yeah, it does. That's cool. And we're also gonna have to make a model framework for the simulation chamber. So this gonna need some fine gold wire, electrical steel over circuit, and pulsating mesh. Electrical steel we haven't made yet. So let's see, how is that? That's just an alloy smelter. It's steel and silicon. And brush the electrolyzer here makes silicon. And I should have a little bit of steel here, so I guess let's make like 8 for now. And I'll probably make more in the future. So I'll let that cook. I'm also gonna need some gold. So do I have any gold wire here? No. Oh, this is gonna take a while. Okay, after a little bit of crafting, I finally have everything. So let me make a model framework. And the first data model that I'm going to make is a zombie data model. Mostly because using overworldian matter and some rotten flesh I can craft iron, which is nice since my supply is kinda running low honestly. It's not too bad at the moment, but once I start batch crafting more steel, it's gonna get bad. So this is also gonna need some pulsating prediction matrix, which is pulsating dust and clay. And an easy way to make clay is using a chemical reactor with water and dust. And dust, I believe, is just sand through a forge hammer. And actually, I should have a little bit of a backlog of aluminum now. So let me go ahead and make a upgrade, specifically this one. Just gonna need the redstone torch. And that should make this barrel a bit bigger. Yeah, definitely add a couple slots. And let's get the chemical reactor. Let's extend that cable one, I guess 2 blocks, maybe. Place the chemical reactor. And now I actually prepared the steel drum here, which I should be able to just place like this and connect up the pipe. Yeah, like this. And it should start filling up with water. I think I set some dust aside as well. For now, I'll take just a stack in here. And I should be able to add in 16 blocks. Okay, 16 blocks of clay. I think it's a 1-to-1 ratio. I'm pretty sure. Yes, it is. And that actually makes 4, right? Yeah, it does. Okay, so I decided to move the simulation chamber up to the front here. Mostly for ease of access. So let's put the basic model in. And I've also set up a couple pipes and they should work. Yes, they do. Okay, great. So once the progress down here reaches 100%, we should see the output which goes down here. Perfect. Okay, so while that is running, let's work on making the hellish matter. More importantly, the netherrack, which is made by using dust and lava. I do have a little bit of lava here in the drum, so I should just be able to get there with a couple of inch cells. I think I can just empty it out with shift. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so we've got 4 netherrack. So we can take some overall matter, then combine it with that netherrack in order to make hellish matter. So we're gonna need 4 hellish matter for the nether cake, at least I'm pretty sure. So we need 3 for this, then 1 for the soul sand, and we just have to make a cake base. Just grind it down wheat. You know, we haven't actually farmed any. Hopefully I found some. Oh yeah, I did. Okay, should be good then. Okay, so I had to go looking for another cow. Since mysteriously all the cows around me are dead. And luckily I did find the ruined portal, so I got some netherrack from there. So I can keep my overall matter to myself. Actually, I'm all out of pulsatic production items. Guess I'm gonna have to make some more. Oh wait, actually I need to use the netherrack to convert the overall matter. But if we only needed 3 more, my 4th one in my... Yeah, it's in my backpack. Okay, so with the piece of sand going convert it into soul sand, and then make a cake base, then throw some wheat through the grinder here. So I should have some. There we go, make cake base. And then another cake. Okay, anyways, let's put it down like, I don't know, right here. Okay, so we should be in the nether now, hopefully. Shall I go back? Can I use this quest? Yeah, I can. Okay. Okay, so we get an overall cake. I guess let me also make a waypoint here. I guess like another spawn. Okay, so what exactly can we find here? So there's ancient debris pretty much all over the place. I'm actually interested in the sulfur vein because there's also swell right there. Yeah, I guess that seems like the best one. Yeah, at least my spawn is pretty good. I should probably look for a way up to get the glowstone up there. There's some easily accessible glowstone here. I would like it. Okay, let's make a little platform here. Unfortunately, I don't have vein miner, but I think this should work. Oh yeah, I have a magnet. And so it shouldn't be that big of a problem then. Okay, so I finished up my mining session into Nether. So I got some glowstone, a little bit of nether quartz, some sulfur. Now, unfortunately, my sulfur vein was right next to a lava pool, so unfortunately, I wasn't able to mine it out completely. But I did get a little bit of sphalerite, which is pretty important since it can be processed down into gallium. And gallium is gonna be an important resource coming soon. I also found the nether fortress, and really there was a bunch there except for some nether warts. So I grabbed a couple of those so I can find them. But anyways, now that I have some glowstone, I can take a stack of redstone and also 2 stacks of gold dust and make that into actually 4 stacks of energetic alloy. So let me grab 2 stacks of gold and throw them through the grinder here. You know, I should probably make a macerator because I'm probably gonna be using this for some more processing in the future. So it might be good to have a separate machine for that. So I guess to make sure I can just go right here. And now I can throw in all my stuff inside. And it should start working. And now I believe you could just take this energetic away and put it directly in the blast furnace. Yeah, it works just fine. It takes 20 seconds for it. Okay, that's not too bad. So, there it is. There's some energetic alloy. And the pellet some vibrate alloy. Maybe I found that in a chest somewhere. So, I think that makes a good time to stop the episode here. So, I think in the next episode we'll start moving into the MVH. And we're gonna have to start doing a little bit of ore processing. As you can see, I'll need some gallium, which I can get from the sphalerite. And also arsenic. So I had to find a way to get that as well. So, I just want to thank you so much for watching. See you in the next one. Bye.